I'm Marty Young, and this is my EV. It's a 2016 Chevy Volt. That's Volt with a V, it's in Victor. There's some confusion about that out there. And it's a fantastic car. The best part about owning an electric vehicle, and especially this one, it's got to be, in my opinion, it's the power. You know, yes, I want to help the planet. Yes, I want to do all the green stuff. But as soon as you punch the accelerator and you just go like that, that really becomes the best part. It really does. I tell people that I don't exceed the speed limit, but I get to the speed limit really quickly. Yeah, it's exactly the same, really, because I got this at CarMax. And so, you buy a car at CarMax, it's one price, there's no haggling. And really, it's the exact same as when I bought a gas car. I will say this, sometimes people are concerned about buying a used EV because they're worried about the battery, okay? The issue, though, with the battery is, especially in the Chevy Volt, is they don't wear out. It's amazing. One reason for that is because they're liquid cooled. And so because of that, they don't have issues with degradation related to heat and things like that. The president of GM came out not too long ago and said that they feel like that in some ways they over-engineered the Volt and that these batteries may never die. That's an exaggeration, but I think it is safe to say that the battery will still be good when the rest of the car is worn out. The only maintenance with this car, ironically, is related to the gas engine. There's no maintenance with the big battery that powers the car when you're in electric mode. And even the maintenance on the gas engine is somewhat minimal because you don't use your gas engine very much in this car. What GM says is that you need to change the oil in this car about once every 2 years. So, not bad. Really, the short answer to that question is I don't charge away from home. Everything I do, because I live in Maryville and I work in West Knoxville. And so, I drive to work, I come back home, I plug it in. Do the same thing the next day. My round trip commute is 45 miles. This car does better than 50 miles all electric. So I just plug it in when I get home. So, that's been one of the fun things about this car is that going to the filling station now means pulling into my carport. Yeah, absolutely. And the deal with the Volt is it's the perfect car for people who aren't quite ready to make that leap to full electric. Because on a longer trip, what you do is you just use gas. So I bought this car at CarMax, and I got it January of last year, so January 2019, and I paid really out the door price $19,000 for this car. I had about 30,000 miles on it, and so if someone is looking to get into the world of EVs and can't afford a Tesla, and I'm in that category, I can't afford a Tesla, you can get into the world of EVs for easily under 20, because even like I just looked just this morning, as a matter of fact, at CarMax, and they have 2017 models of this car now for $17,000, $18,000. And so it's easy to get into this world for under $20,000. Yeah. If you go with a first generation Volt, this is a second generation Volt, but the first generation Volt, you can get into those for around $10,000. The car that I had before this one, you'll love this. It was a 2001 Ford Taurus with over 270,000 miles on it, which is something of a miracle in and of itself. But I was spending about $90 a month on gas for that car. And this car, I spend about $30 a month on electricity. So I went from $90 paying for gas to $30 paying electricity. Yeah, so one of my favorite things to do in this car is to let people drive it. And I've several friends, several family members, and it just, it blows their mind because they had no idea. They think electric car, they think of like a go-kart or a golf cart. No, this is very, very different.